It looks like we got one left, champ.
Yeah, main event time here. Jody Threat
The following contest is set for one fall.
An open challenge for Jody Threat.
Weighing in at 155 pounds of wildness, she is the wild child, Jody Threat!
And the energy from the crowd continues as Jody Threat makes her entrance.
Well, they love Jody Threat here. You know, she's an unintelligible moron who drinks beer, so she's kind of right up their alley.
The former TNA knockout tag champ, back in WPW. She's got an open challenge tonight. Very curious as to who's going to step through that curtain.
There was, I was walking around the back. There was nobody there when I was there.
I got two things to say. Number one, fuck Corba.
Speaking her mind
Shout out
about
to
the
girl
general
in the
manager.
Fuck Corba bracelet. Excellent, yes. Number two, card subject to change. We've had a lot of changes happen, and I had no opponent, so I issued an open challenge. I don't know who it is. I don't care who it is. I want to show big, small, boy, girl, whatever.
You don't have a match, champ.
Wherever. Come on up.
You don't have a match.
Come on. Bring it up.
Joey doesn't want that.
7. From Mustache Mountain, weighing in at yoked, Trent Seven!
All right, well, I didn't expect that.
The man from Mustache Mountain, Trent Seven, making his Winnipeg Pro Wrestling debut.
Former NXT contracted wrestler over here.
Yeah. He's been tearing it up at Impact with Speedball Mike Bailey. Crowds love a little Trent Seven. Fuck, even Jody's fired up for his music.
Well, they probably, we know that they're friends from TNA. They seem to get along pretty well there. I don't watch TNA, but I see it on their Instagram and stuff.
Yeah.
No one watches TNA. Trent Seven might be a guy that some of these fans aren't really familiar with. We don't really have a lot of all the hardcore wrestling fans. We have some, but a lot of them are just fans of WPW. So they might not be super aware of who he is, but he's a very talented wrestler. They're going to be familiar with him by the time this match is done.
Lots of history with British wrestling. I mean,
Lots of history with Primo's wrestling too, locally. If you've ever had the chance to take in one of those amazing shows, you've seen Trent Seven all over those.
I personally have not been there.
I haven't been either, and but I hear great things.
But former NXT Tag Team Champion, he's held multiple championships all throughout Europe. I mean, the guy can go. Very talented in the ring, and he's going to put on a show here tonight against Jody Threat. And you never know who's going to show up for these open challenges.
You want to talk about somebody who's put on some muscle? Jody Threat is looking friggin' ripped right now. She's in great shape.
Just jacked up. Lock up. And here's where Trent's going to use that size advantage.
Yeah, you're going to have to muscle her around a little bit.
Clean break with a little shot from Seven there.
Yeah, we'll call it clean. That's clean enough. That's a Colton clean break, I will call it.
A Colton clean.
Very, very different vibe to this match than to the one we just saw. Like a little more fun, a little looser here. Oh, wow, Jody showing that she's putting on that muscle.
Trent with the advantage there.
Oh, getting that leverage, though. Look at that.
That's smart by Threat. But, I mean, you also leave yourself in a compromising position up there.
You're very vulnerable there, Jody. You're going to want to get down.
And, I mean, tonight we have seen quite the variety of matches. I mean, we saw that lucha match. We've seen, I mean, Mo and Tommy went balls out in their match, and now two very different styles here right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Trent Seven, comes from that European style. He's an Englishman, heavily influenced by the world of sport, the William Regals of the world. Jody has very much a style all her own. She's just very explosive. She's very fast. I've been seeing on some social media stuff that she's getting into jiu-jitsu, so she probably has a little bit of a new grappling repertoire that she could pull out at any moment. So it's going to be an interesting clash of styles here.
And I mean, that's something you'll need when you're facing off against someone like Trent Seven.
Jody has some beer. She's fired up now. Just have that nasty beer breath in your face, just to match the regular bad Jody breath that you would have. Unbelievable.
Hiking up the shorts.
4-point stance.
Oh, ducks the chop. Oh, big shoulder block. Off the ropes. Seven catches the cross body. And slams her down. Off the ropes. Driving that leg across the neck.
We talked earlier about, with Tommy Billington, the differences in weight classes. There's a reason why we typically don't see the men wrestle the women, is that there's a significant weight difference between Trent Seven and Jody here. He's like, if she would have given those tackles to any girl in wrestling, they would have been on their ass. But Trent Seven's just too big, too strong.
Now, in a matchup like this, I mean, you see Trent obviously has the size advantage of the height. What's Jody need to do to get the victory over him?
Well, like I said, we know that Jody's been getting a little bit into the grappling, so it's probably not going to hurt to try to get into that a little bit. Get him to the ground, maybe. That's going to be, everyone's the same size when you're on the ground, they say.
Firing in those lariats.
Wow. Holy smokes.
Rapid fire. Having to be pulled off by the referee. And she's right back at it. Up and over.
Bandera.
Driving Seven into that turnbuckle. Off the top rope. Oh, head scissors takeover.
I mean, she's kind of doing the opposite of what I said. I said get him on the ground, and she's just doing high-flying stuff, but it seems to be working. Big drop kick.
And funny, I think that was the one move we didn't see in the lucha match. And Jody and Trent to the outside, grabbing a beer.
You're going to want to throw that. When Jody's mouth touches something, you're going to want to immediately get rid of that thing. You're going to throw that out, sanitize the table. There's a lot of things you're going to want to do after Jody comes anywhere near you at a wrestling show.
Unfortunately, our sightlines are a little blocked. They're right in the middle of the crowd right now. Jody seems to be up on something.
Let's see if I can get a better look at this bitch. Nope, can't see anything. Running chop, I think, is what I heard there.
That's what it looks like.
Fighting into the crowd here.
And roll right into the corner.
I saw that one. Oh, our monitors are back on here at the table. I can see the action again.
Oh, right at that picnic table. And with the Captain Morgan pose.
This is where Jody's really strong, though, is that the crowd's behind her. She really feeds off of that audience. You know, if Jody wrestled in an empty building, it wouldn't be the same for her. She wouldn't be able to get this kind of momentum rolling. She needs that crowd, for better or for worse. Me, I don't need shit. I don't need anybody out there. I just need me.
You just need someone in that ring to powerbomb.
Absolutely, just somebody to hurt.
And they break the count.
Oh,
and
my God.
Jody with the chop.
This is getting wild. The referee's got to get some control of this. I know he doesn't want to make this a count-out main event, but come on.
Someone's got a chop. Throw the chop before Tyler goes over there.
Yeah, I'm about to walk over and give him a chop myself here. The referee's holding on to him.
This seems a little sus.
I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening here anymore. This is that TNA wrestling they're always talking about. This is what goes on in Impact.
Total non-stop action.
Yeah, I guess that's what you call it.
It seemed like everybody had arms locked there and chops are just being dished out by the fans.
I believe at least that's a sponsor. I believe that's a sponsor sitting over there. So
That's good.
If you pay, then you can chop the wrestlers, I guess. That's fine.
They could put that in the pamphlets, the sponsor pamphlets.
I would love for a fan to try and chop me. Oh boy, oh that would just make my day.
You'd cave in their chest.
Oh my goodness, it would be the last mistake they ever made.
I see garbage flailing.
Something wild going on over there.
We almost need the booth from Wrestle Society X. That's a little higher up.
Heard a noise.
I just saw Jody's limbs flailing and then the sound of something smashing.
The crowd went, oh, so something probably happened.
We could always ask and see if they'll invest in headsets with the mic that we can walk over Bluetooth ones.
We need monitors here.
Yeah. They're back though, ringside. And
Trent Seven's up on top now.
Yeah, Seven fires Jody back in that ring. And he's not too happy about getting chopped by a fan.
No, I wouldn't be either. I would hit both of them right now.
Have you ever had a fan attempt that?
Yeah, it didn't end well for them, but they did try it.
Trent back inside now. Still a lot of fight left in Jody. She's trying here.
Yeah, if there's a breath in her body, she's gonna fight.
Oh. The chop, but Trent holds on.
Oh, just thudding. That's not. There's no smack to that. It's just hard, heavy impact. I actually like that a lot.
And that, with that pinfall there, that's another thing that Trent has the advantage of. With the size, with the weight advantage, being able to keep that weight on top of Jody, holding her down.
Oh, absolutely. You give her that lateral press, and that's a lot of weight that she has to push off of her. I don't care how strong she is. It's just going to be a lot.
And Jody's trying to fire up and fight out of this one. Oh!
Trent says, nope.
Another chop drops Jody. Now she's fired up.
You can see it in Trent's eyes. He wasn't expecting that.
The battle cry, Jody ducks. Oh!
Whoa! She slipped out of it. Almost fell backwards there. That was strange, but I'm not sure what happened there.
It looked like she was trying to slip out of that DDT, but he caught a piece of it. Trent only with a 2 count there.
She escaped that DDT, but those chops were still taking their toll on her.
Fan offering beer, and Trent says no.
Nope. Very, very close. 99% of the way there.
Ducks the clothesline. Oh, firing in those forearms. Chops and forearms back and forth. Threats fired up.
Just thrashing him.
Seven pushes her off. Ducks the clothesline.
So now the referee decides to get involved.
Off the ropes. Oh, big kick. Off the ropes.
Oh, knees.
Oh.
Bronco Buster style.
Saddles up on Seven as he's dangling on that middle rope. Oh.
Stone Cold Stunner.
This could be it. Hooks the leg. Oh, Seven kicks out.
Wow, just two. Not quite as good as when Steve Austin did it, I guess.
Needed more double birds.
Yeah.
Jody back up to her feet first. Grab Seven. Gets him up onto her shoulders.
Wow, just muscles him up. No real problem there for Jody even.
Oh, and
Big
Trent
right.
jacks her in the jaw with her right.
Holy shit.
Oh, fires in a chop.
He's just clubbing on her. I like this Trent Seven. Oh! Holy shit. Emerald Frozen. Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm not sure I've ever seen that move in WPW before. Wow, that was amazing.
I always like when calling the matches and you get blown away by something that happens in the ring.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh. Trent going up to the top rope, and this is a little
That's ill-advised. He's
Yeah.
already in control.
little unusual. I mean,
He's not exactly built like a high flyer, if you know what I mean.
you're big in the peg, and now he's in a really uncompromising position.
Yes. Jody, not super bound. Oh, there we go. What the? Holy shit.
Superplex!
But Jody's not going to get away from that one with nothing like not feeling it at all either. That was really, really rough.
That's using a lot of energy to lift someone the size of Seven up.
Absolutely, just that alone.
The crowd willing Jody on. Both up to their knees. Seven with a cheeky little kick there.
Jody's up.
Forearm. And Seven answers back with one of his own. Oh.
Ooh. Very stiff shots here.
And they're just trading blows back and forth.
Crowd get behind Jody on that though.
Jody laying him in. Oh. Oh, that almost looked like a double shot there by Seven. Ripcord.
Rainmaker. Oh, that hurts. Getting kicked in the bicep like that really hurts. No way.
Trying to muscle him up. Oh, and eats a back elbow.
She is strong right now, man.
Off the ropes. Oh!
Michinoku driver right in his head. Oh! Wow, Trent Seven.
Seven kicks out of that incredible Michinoku driver.
The only thing that could have saved him on that, I think, is that Jody, just the size difference, her not being able to really, really cinch in that cover the way that she would have been able to do with somebody a little closer to her size. He kicked his leg out, and that was just enough leverage to be able to free himself. That was crazy.
Jody gets him up.
Picks him up a second time.
Seven's fighting out of it.
Just short little elbows.
Oh, Jody muscles him up. Seven gets out of it.
Whoa, right into a cover. Wow. Wow.
That was barely a kick out.
Uh-oh.
Oh! That could be it. Still some fight left in Jody threat. You have to wonder, we saw a few really big moves that Jody had laid out with that superplex, the Michinoku driver, and I mean, this late into the match, running on adrenaline, how much of that energy is used up just from doing that?
Yeah, good question. Just kicking her in the hip.
And then after all that, getting a little insult to injury here.
Yeah.
Just a pie face.
Got a handful of something.
Flipping the bird. And Trent's got her finger. Oh!
Uh-oh. Pump handle.
Oh! Jody ducks the clothesline off the ropes. Big spear! She's fired up. Muscle 7 up. Oh!
F5.
Cover.
No way. No way.
Wow, what a massive victory for Jody Trent.
Winner of the match, the Wild Child, Jody Trent!
I can tell you right now, if anybody tries to make Jody threaten number one contender to my heavyweight title, we're going to be jumping through a lot of legal loopholes to get a woman a title shot with the men's heavyweight title belt. That will not be happening.
Some incredible matches tonight. You have to wonder if a new contender for your championship has emerged. But Jody's asking for the mic.
I mean, if Jody wants to join Mrs. Roth on my shit list, she can join her there if she wants, but that's not a place that she wants to be. Attaboy, Trent.
Shut up.
Nice.
Shut up. Shut up. And listen. I have met some bitches in my life. But Jody Trent is the baddest bitch on the planet!
I liked where that was going for a second, and then he kind of took it away from me.
I've been wanting to come to WPW for a long, long time. The main reason is not because you've got badass fighters like this and all the boys and girls in the locker room. Everyone in the world talks about the crowds at the Burt and in Winnipeg for WPW.
That is true. You hear it everywhere you travel.
Whether you believe me or not, people talk about this promotion in Birmingham, in London, in Manchester, and it is held with incredibly high regard because the people that are behind the scenes are putting in a hell of a shift, and you guys are coming out here and matching our energy, and that's what makes professional wrestling so cool.
That's some huge props from Trent Seven.
And in no way did I lose to a woman today. I lost to the baddest bitch on the planet. Jody Trent! Now, just making sure I get this right. Let's get fucking wasted.
I just want to give a giant shout out to James Roth, who may be the biggest bitch I've ever met in my life. He gets a power bomb and he can't come. He gets hurt. He's in the hospital. His wife is horrible, and I'm looking very much to never see him again in a WPW ring. Thank you very much.